All right, again, in week 11, we did video editing. This is the difference between a ripple edit and a rolling edit. A ripple edit, I'll show you right here. So I got my ripple edit tool. It's right here. Rolling edit. We're going to do a rolling edit first. Sorry. Rolling edit, I've got my marker in the middle of my clip. Let me undo that. Okay. You're going to start seeing on the left in my program monitor, that's the out point of the clip previous, and on the right will be the new in point of the clip coming in. So I'm going to stop this when the tractor is in the middle of the shot, right here, and you'll see the zebra will start right there. So the time did not change. This is 27 seconds, 19 frames. It's still the same duration, but it's ending now when the tractor's in the middle of the screen and the zebra's there. I'm going to hit the undo button and watch how the length doesn't change of the entire sequence. It's just my in and out points of these two clips. So see, watch this. This is the duration of the shot. It's not going to move. The duration of my timeline story that I'm making. I got my two in and out points. I'm going to move this to the center. So on the left will be the new out point of the previous clip, the tractor, and on the right is the new in point of the clip. And you see the length did not change of my story. It's just the in and out points of the two clips. That's a rolling edit. Think of it as pulling sheets up in your bed, covering your legs and your feet. Your whole body's still there. You're just seeing less of your body. Or a window shade. I'm going to undo that. So that's what that does. It does not change the duration of your story. We're still at 27:21 here. Now, I'm going to grab the edge of this clip. So we're at the center. I'm going to use my item select tool right there. Get my arrow, move it over here. So that's what we did visually. We stopped it at the middle. We've got this big gap here. This is, like I said, it's about 27:21 for the duration of this clip. Let me show you something in a second. And then if I right click in between the gap and I hit ripple delete, now you see this is no longer the 27 seconds it was before. The footage, I'm going to hit undo. See, watch. It's now a shorter length for my whole story that I'm telling. That's the difference between, I'm going to undo that, a ripple edit and a rolling edit. A ripple edit doesn't change the length of your story. A ripple edit changes the length of your story. A rolling edit does not. So now you're going to see, well, if I want these tracks to be selected, they're blue. Gray means it's unselected. Same with your audio. You can click on it to select or deselect, because this is what I'm going to talk about next, using the up and down arrow keys. Since these tracks are now selected, if I press the down key on my keyboard, it's going from cut to cut, like that, because the tracks are selected. So if I deselect, let me put this on another track and show you. If I deselect this and I hit the down key, it's going to go from this cut and skip past that. So down arrow, down arrow. See, it skipped right past this clip. Let me move this over here so we can see it a little better. Nope, it's still doing it. All right, that's pretty cool. I'm going to undo that, put this on a different layer. So the up and down arrow keys take you from cut to cut. The right and left arrow keys take you one frame at a time. You see your time code here, time code here. This is just for the source monitor. So this is what you're going to be looking at when you're in the program monitor and the timeline. Right and left arrow keys go one frame. Up and down take you between your cuts. So that's the difference between a ripple edit and a rolling edit. Again, we'll make this about 27, say that's 27:21. A rolling edit does not change the length of your shot. Wait, let me hit undo, because there's no extra shot here. So I'm going to select this, make that longer. No, wait, I'm going to undo. The reason that happened was because, let's try this now that they're all on the same layer. See what happens. Now it's working because they're on the same layer. When I split them up onto different layers, it wasn't working. That's what the problem was. That's a simple solution. You just mess around. So now they're on the same layer, and I'm using my rolling edit. The whole length of my story did not change, but I've got different in and out points. Whereas if I did that with my ripple edit, my ripple edit, I want to end this here. Now my story is shorter. Ripple edits will make your whole timeline shorter. Rolling edits keep it the same length.